It's too bright. I can adjust it. It's a little bright. Wow. There we go. I could probably make it sharper too. Let me make it a little sharper. There we go. How's that? How we looking? I'm feeling alright about this. Not too many adjustments needed. I haven't changed the other setup, and I really need to. Maybe all I need to do is just a little something. Doesn't need to be crazy. Hold on, let me make a quick adjustment. How we doing? How's everything going? I think I should just make this display smaller. I'm sorry to all you looky-loos out there. Looky-loo. But it's getting in the way of my face, guys. Come on. Don't you want to see my face? You guys don't hate my face, do you? Is that better? And I don't hate the color here for my face. Part of me thinks it's a little yellow, but in the context of the sky and the logo, I'm pretty okay with it. The truth is I have a bunch of stuff to talk about, but I just have to, like, get there. So I think what I should do is just calm down. You know, none of this matters. You know, cross yourself. You know, that's good to do. You know, let's not take this too seriously. Maybe stop looking at myself, you know, maybe move OBS to the other screen so I can't just sit there and gaze into my own eyes and like some sort of drugged up guy. All right. There's so much going on actually on the phone. All these ideas that have been bouncing around. I kind of want to mess with them, you know. So maybe we just start speed running, huh? Okay, let's do it. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and let me talk about the first thing. This just happened. A Miley Cyrus song came on the radio, and it was all like about heartbreak. Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter. And then the hook was, oh, and then I remembered that I have money and I can buy myself whatever I want. And I was like, never mind, I don't care, boy. Right? And I was just like, here, I ranted already. I can't rant twice. Let me just do this rant. I ranted into my phone. I hate to do this to you, but here. I just heard a Miley Cyrus song. It was talking about heartbreak. It was all heartfelt. And I was like, oh, but then I remembered I got money and I could buy myself whatever I want. And it was like, I realized this is every song. Every female heartbreak song, there's always this turn, this turn in it at some point where they're basically saying, oh, but you can't actually hurt me because I'm an independent woman and I actually didn't even like you that much and actually I have money, thank you, next, whatever. And then I realized that even songs that I thought were like the most beautiful love songs that have come out in a long time, like Banks, I Can Love You Better, even that was prideful. In the heartbreak, which was very visceral in that song, she's still saying, I can love you better than she can. She's still saying, I'm superior. There's like, you can't get away from it. Like, there's never just heartbreak. It's always, don't you understand how special I am? And it's so indicative of our society and of what, the female mindset in our society. You want to understand why men are so broken. It's because all these women are self-worshipping hoes. And a guy can't find a decent woman for the life of him. And it makes it so, why would he try? Why would he fight? What's there to fight for? They're just self-worshipping girls who treat every relationship like a whatever, next thing. It's insane. And then at the end of the song, that Miley Cyrus song, because I'm thinking all of this while this Miley Cyrus song plays in the background. At the end of it, she goes, I can love you better. She starts saying that. And I was like, what the hell, man? I felt like it was like kind of confirming. I heard another song yesterday. It was this beautiful breakup song by this guy. He's talking about how he left her, how he said he would be there forever, but he lied. And like, it's like this solemn, sad thing, right? And now, like, how I told you I'd always be there, but I lied. And it was just like this really raw thing. But then there's this third verse where a girl sings and says, actually, it didn't bother me at all, and I'm glad you left me because you suck. And it was just like, it just ruined the whole thing, the whole mood of the whole thing.
was this guy feeling horrible that he broke this girl's heart, that he wasn't true to her, and he broke this girl's heart. And that ends with the girl being like, actually, I don't even like you that much, and I'm glad you left. And it's just like, that's it. That's America. That's American women. That's our society. It's just stupid women patting themselves on the back, running through men, and they themselves being run through. And everything suffers.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's real. I noticed this when I was younger. I was like, there's something up with American women, man. You can't get a wife out of these people. You know. And then I dated a girl from a Muslim country who moved here, and I watched her become Americanized over the couple of years that I was with her. And by the end of it, she was just another American woman. And I dated a girl when I was young, and I thought, well, she's young, so, you know, she hasn't been turned into all this, but I watched her get turned into it right in front of me. Like, how are you going to fight off all these songs? How are you going to fight off all these pop songs that are telling you that everything is meaningless and you're a goddess? These pat yourself on the back, independent woman, I don't need no man, thank you, next. All the single ladies. Tonight we're going to party. You know what I mean? How are you going to compete with that level of Amish brainwashing? It's so overpowering to the female psyche. Is that my GPU? I'm hearing a hum that's bothering me. It's a shame. It's a shame for most young men living in this world. It's a crying shame. And I'm not saying men aren't really awful too, because men are sitting here doing a couple things. They're playing into the masturbation Olympics, brought to you by Djiboutism. And because they're competing in the masturbation Olympics, brought to you by Al Goldstein, they are themselves treating these women like who was. So it's a kind of, oh, you treat me like one, I am one, but I also have this ideology that says I can't be one no matter what I do, and I'm actually great. Or this ideology that says it's actually a good thing. Yes, I am a hoe, and that's cool. Or, you know what I mean? Just all sorts of coping. The one thing that you don't see an abundance of is monogamy. The one thing you don't see an abundance of is marriage. The one thing you don't see an abundance of is chastity. Are you kidding me? What are you, a weirdo? You want to marry a virgin? What are you, weird? It's sick. So, that's a shame. I ended up pulling off that frog pretty alright, huh? What y'all thinking? Can you see it? Can y'all see this frog? Look at my frog. It's in the thumbnail, too. Ended up kind of nailing it. So, yesterday's stream, you know, once the cameras were off and I could just, you know, do me for a little while, nailed it. Nailed myself a frog. Like that disturbing video of that monkey. which will never leave. Oh, I drooled. I've drooled in front of all of you. This is the worst. What else happened? I probably got some other stuff. Should I check? All right, I'll check. I keep gaining and losing my 99th subscriber. I don't know. I was like on a upward trajectory a little while ago, gaining subscribers, blah, 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 blah. And I was about to hit 100. I had 99 and then I lost it. And then I got another 99 and I lost it. And I think that happened a third time. So I'm at 98 subscribers. Can't seem to hit that 100 mark and be a full-on famous man. Subscribing. Think about that. You're saying, I want to see some more of what this person's doing. I mean, I've subscribed to a lot of things, but not things I don't want to see more of. So that's pretty cool. 100 people almost. Well, 98 people. But yeah, I can't seem to get past that. It's weird that it keeps going back and forth. We'll see what happens. The other thing, listened to Mobb Deep Infamous. Part of me is always trying to listen to classic hip-hop albums that old heads are like, bro, this is it. Bro, this is the perfect rap album. You ain't even know about it. You know, and people are like, ooh, yeah. And so I try to listen to Mobb Deep Infamous because The Alchemist said that was the GOAT rap album. I didn't like listening to it. I liked listening to it as much as I liked listening to that stuff when it first came out. When it first came out, I was just like, where's the music part? We don't do music, we do talking about drugs, we do talking about violence, we do talking about thugs. Selling rocks and glocks and hip-hop, you and me, yo, we ain't the same, I'm on top. Open the prison cell, send these niggas to hell. You mess with me, you ain't gonna do that well. Free balling in the Stroud Mall all day. I got the cocaine, yeah, girl, I got that yay. Stuff, like, not much better than that. Sorry. And the beats aren't even that interesting. Those Shook Ones, you hear Shook Ones and you're like, that's crazy. But it's not an album of Shook Ones. It's not. And after a while, if you try and listen to the whole album, your day is ruined. Like, what are you supposed to do with that energy? That's just some worthless energy. What are you supposed to do with that energy? Genuinely don't know. What are you supposed to do with that energy? Like, I'm thinking about, like, watching a movie. Oh, like watching a dark movie and just, like, getting into the vibe of this dark thing. But even in things like that, there's an aesthetic, you know? In this, I feel like, what's the aesthetic? It appeals to me. It just doesn't. It appeals to me as much as it did when it first came out. I'm still just like, I don't get it, man. You're like, oh, you got to listen to the lyrics. I'm listening to the lyrics. What? It's a guy bragging about how he does evil. It's a guy bragging about how he does evil over a sample played in two different, transposed up and down. Bah, 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 ka-choo, ka-choo, boom, choo, pinch, pinch, for 5 minutes. Sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. It's I'm the king of this website, this YouTube thing. I'm basically the king of this website, you know. I'm a free man out here. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Mobb Deep. So I tried to listen to the whole album. That is the one with Shook Ones, right? I didn't make it through. I couldn't make it through. I'm not gonna lie. Mobb Deep. I couldn't. I realized that like I was becoming broken. Like I was becoming like as time went by, I was just like I couldn't do it anymore. I just had to stop. The infamous songs. It doesn't even put them in order. Like, why even bother? Okay. I think I made it to I'm not sure. I made it a little more than halfway through, maybe. I had to stop, man. It was just too dark. It wasn't even like a lot of modern stuff is even darker, but it was just like it evokes nothing, man. I just don't get it. It evokes nothing. Like maybe if you can put some sort of shine on it, you know, put something on it that makes it like meaningful, but it just feels so utterly meaningless. The hell is the point? And it starts to worm into my head, and it makes me think everything's meaningless. All beauty and all art, and it suffocates other things that are happening in me. I hated it. There was like a freestyle part. Not, I guess it was a freestyle before the beat started. They both did like a verse, and that was really good. And then the song that came after that was good. And then after that, I stopped. But that song, it had like just really cool sounds. But I stopped halfway through that because I just couldn't take it anymore. I was just like, I felt just like this. I felt unhappy. Like I just felt dark and unhappy. So yeah, and when was this? 90 what? 98. Really? This is 98? I thought it was earlier than that, man. Look how scary these guys are. These guys are scary. I guess that's the idea, right? So next I'm going to try and listen to Only Built for Cuban Links. I'll probably try and listen to that, see how far I can go through that before I'm just like, what is the point? But I think I might like Only Built for Cuban Links more. It's just like, what's the meaning? An hour and 20 minutes of meaninglessness. I'm like, what's the meaning? Why does this album exist? A day in the life. I could see it maybe slice of life. This is a day in the life of a killer. This is the mindset of a thug, of a gangster, of a drug dealer. Okay. Well, not much going on there. You know, rest in peace, Prodigy. I'm not trying to speak ill of the dead. I'm just talking about the music itself, you know. I don't get it. And like, I've always wondered about people who say they do get it. I'm like, what's there to get? You know, sometimes when you don't get it, when you listen, you're like, I don't like this. People are like, yeah, because you don't understand. You're not tuned in. Like with some noise music, you're like harsh noise. In Austin, there was a lot of harsh noise bands, and I got invited to a show or two. I was just like, what the hell is the point of this? This sucks. This sucks. Just like loud noise, screeching. What's this for? And you would ask people and they go, you don't get it. Yeah, I guess not. I guess not, because this sucks. What's the point of this? And that's the thing. You don't get it. Yeah, I guess I don't get it. I guess I don't get what loud, screeching, aggressive, abrasive, meaningless noise is for. I guess I don't get what rhyming about being a horrible person and killing people and selling drugs and beating up homeless people and, or beating, he said, extorting crackheads and, you know, yeah, I guess I don't get that. But guess who can't tell me? Anyone. I guess I don't get what it's about. I guess I don't get the meaning of it. But guess who can't tell me the meaning of it? Anyone. No one can tell you. All they could do is turn their nose up at, you don't get it. Nigga, you don't get it either. You don't get it either. There's nothing to get. It's empty. It's nothing. You don't get it. Enlighten me. Actually, there was a pretty good video about that Moderat. Is it Moderat? Who's that? You know, that Japanese that Japanese noise album that everybody, and it kind of became, it's, you know, the wavy thing. Pulse Demon by Merzbow. Some guy did a video about that, and he tried to explain what it is about harsh noise music. And he said it's like a palate cleanser. And if you listen to it long enough, maybe you can find something in it, you know? But in order to listen to it long enough, you have to sit there and just withstand treachery. Why? Why voluntarily do that? It's like smoking, what's that weird thing that... What's that weird stuff? I forgot what it was called. You know what I'm talking about? That thing that... Whatever. Why go through that? I don't get it. You know, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm like, I don't need that. And so I can't understand it. You know? I mean, I've had points where I need noise, but not harsh noise. There's a album, or not an album, there's a song here on Hello Listener, SoundCloud. I made, it has to be like 15 years ago now. Hello Listeners, Ocean Home for Teenagers. This brings up some bad memories. It's 44 minutes, and it's just a bunch of stuff playing at the same time. And I used to really like get something out of that. Was just this sort of like mesh, but it had a musical, there was something beautiful to it. Um, you can listen to it sometime if you want. So I understand the need for a sort of like lush landscape of noises and kind of sinking into that. That I understand. But there's a warmth to it, you know? The idea of this harsh noise, this abrasive stuff, that the only thing you're doing is kind of learning to lower your defenses and embrace it. It's like embracing darkness. That's what it's like. You have to have your defenses about stuff like this. You have to be mindful of what you let in. Like, why don't people get that? Don't just let everything in. This is your soul. This is your heart. This is your mind. You don't just let everything in. Like, I never watched The Many Faces of Death. I remember in like 5th grade, people were talking, oh, have you seen The Many Faces of Death? And they would describe all this awful stuff. And I'm like, why would I watch that? I don't want to see that. I don't want to. Why would I want to voluntarily watch a bunch of people die? Why would you want that? Why would you voluntarily put that into you? Life is hard enough. It might happen to you. You might see it in real life. Well, I go out searching for it. And I think it has something to do with like the same thing that makes people watch horror movies is they feel like they're surviving something. They feel like they're overcoming something. I saw it and I'm still here. Thus I survived. I went through it. I went through a horror movie. It was blood curdling and horrific. And I made it through. And it's like this catharsis. I imagine there's a catharsis to harsh noise concerts. Like the best thing about a harsh noise concert is when it's over. And you're like, ugh. Like, what do you, I don't know. What's it? I don't. You living for catharsis? Unplug the fridge. You know? Bam. Same effect. And you don't have to blow out your eardrums. So yeah, maybe people who are in the gutter living this dark lifestyle, they can get into this Mobb Deep stuff, but I don't think that's who they're selling these things to. You know, the people that are buying these Mobb Deep albums in the 90s, yeah, some of them were actual thugs, but a lot of them weren't. And maybe they started to glamorize that lifestyle because they heard this stuff, you know? I don't know. These are redemptionless stories. The only thing that's good is that it's over, you know? You know what I mean? The only thing to be gotten from it is that it's over. Nothing else gained. No growth. No revelation. No salvation. Just, it's over. Here's some darkness. It's over. And maybe it'll make you like appreciate your life. when I was young, when I started smoking, I realized I would get into cars with people and they'd be listening to some gangster rap, and I'd realize I have two options. You can't passively listen to this. You either have to embrace it and identify with the protagonist or the person rapping, or it's happening at you. Either you are the gangster, you are the aggressor, you are the violent thug, robbing, raping, stealing, killing, or you're the one that's being done to. You know what I mean? You're locked in a prison cell with someone twice your size, or you're the guy. It's like dog eat dog. There's no other option. You can't passively listen to it. Either you're the big guy in the cell or you're the small guy in the cell. Which one? That's what it's like listening to stuff like that. And we have this culture that celebrates being a violent person, you know? Even when they sit there and they say, oh, it's a shame what I am, there's still a lot of pride in it, you know? Like Vince Staples, I saw an interview where he's like, you're a bitch. That's what you are. That's a good thing. Be that. Don't act like you're not that. And it was funny and stuff like that. But I mean, like, seriously, that's what they're saying. They're like, either like, don't, it's saying I'm like this and you're not, you know? And it's telling young people that this is something to be, because actions speak louder than words. A lot of the time. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the art dictates the culture, man. The art dictates the culture. The same way this dumb, you know, feminist pop music, pat yourself on the back, girl boss, I'm a goddess, I'm a queen, party till you're blackout, no regrets, you know, hoe math, music, hoe step, the same way that does that to women, this aggressive, retarded rap music does this to men. It makes men think they have to be aggressive and retarded and fight at the drop of a dime, and it glamorizes crime, and it glamorizes, you know, degeneracy, it glamorizes sleeping. So it's all, you know, and then you watch our culture, and our culture's trash, bro. Our culture's trash now. And I've hated this since I was little. I've hated it since I was a little kid. I've always been surrounded by it, you know, and I even bought like certain albums growing up because, I don't know, I got influenced myself. But I liked people who, yeah, I like DMX and Styles P, because they would like paint a picture for you. It was still really dark, but sometimes you would get like it would be like a movie almost. But I won't listen to that stuff now. I wouldn't listen to that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. What am I saying? We celebrate darkness in this country, man. That's the problem. Like, we can sit around and talk about political solutions, but it's a spiritual problem, man. As long as we celebrate darkness, as long as we worship evil, everything is going to keep getting worse. We pull away from God and then wonder why everything's falling apart. Like, dude, we didn't have this racism in the 90s. People try and retcon history, but no. The media didn't push racism as much, nearly as much. It was mostly in the back alleys, you know. Once in a while, a hip-hop album would say something about whitey, and it was rare, though. For the most part, you can kind of get along and look past differences and stuff like that, you know. It just wasn't pushed like it is now. Now racial division is pushed heavily, you know. So it's not as if people can't get along. It's not as if disparate groups can't find a way to live peaceably together or peacefully. Peaceably? What's the difference? My thing's not working. Hold on. Peaceably versus peacefully. Peaceably are similar words that can be used to describe people in a group. For example, you might, I guess, that's basically a synonym. Okay. But they push this stuff now, you know. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know. What am I saying? I'm saying it didn't have to be like this. But it's spiritual darkness. You know, I watched this seep into the culture. I watched this darkness seep into the culture and become more and more prevalent and more pronounced and then celebrated. And I watched all music become the same song. You know what I'm saying? I watched that happen. I watch it change everybody. What else is going on? I gotta get through some of this stuff. Give me a second.
You tired of listening to music's like the equivalent of eating a mayonnaise sandwich? Why don't you get yourself a big New York sausage hot dog?
Why don't you get yourself a New York hot dog? Why don't you get yourself a hot dog sandwich? Why don't you come on over here?
BostonStreetRecords.bandcamp.com. BostonStreetRecords.bandcamp.com.
You tired of making bad decisions all your life? Why don't you make one good decision once in your life and buy my freaking music? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music? Why don't you buy my music? Huh? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music right now, huh? Buy my stupid music, alright, jerk? What are you, polyamorous? Buy my music. Come buy my music, hey, come on, click the link, go to the sink, take a drink. We got a CDs and tapes of it. Buy that stink, cause you know it's stinky, cause we get funky over here, people. And I ain't no funky monkey, man. Colossal Squid Records, Bandcamp.com. Yeah, you can listen to it on iTunes. Yeah, you can listen to it on GuyTunes. You can listen to it on Rhapsody? Do I look like a swarthy gentleman from the South? Or do I look like a Sicilian scam artist? Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just like you. Hey guys, you want to support my stream? Come on back, buy my music. It's nothing but pressure, and it's no pressure. Just come and do it. Then put it in your boombox and oosh, baka. We about to have a freaking flying carousel, carnival, clowns, people flying around, light up buildings, fluorescent lights, a bing bong, da 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 dang 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 dang. It's a carnival. It's a horse ride. It's some fireworks. Right now the white balance is off. What is this, the fight balance? What do you want, a punch? What do you want, lunch? When you say camera phone, you sound anachronistic. Hey, I'm taking a picture of you with my camera phone because this guy hasn't even bought my music. Hey guys, check this guy out. Apparently this is what it looks like when you don't buy Colossal Squid Records music. Ooh. You choose to look like this? Don't you know that if you buy my music, it changes your genetic makeup and gives you a better physiognomy? That's a fact. That's not a lie. That's a fact. Why are my hands this color?
You tired of listening to music's like the equivalent of eating a mayonnaise sandwich? Why don't you get yourself a big New York sausage hot dog?
Why don't you get yourself a New York hot dog? Why don't you get yourself a hot dog sandwich? Why don't you come on over here?
GlossonSquidRecords.bandcamp.com. GlossonSquidRecords.bandcamp.com.
You tired of making bad decisions all your life? Why don't you make one good decision once in your life and buy my freaking music? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music? Why don't you buy my music? Huh? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music right now, huh? Buy my stupid music, alright, jerk? What are you, polyamorous? Buy my music. Come buy my music. Hey, come on, click the link, go to sync, take it. Bye. Alright? My chair stopped going up, so now I gotta do all sorts of stuff to properly. You don't care. What are we talking about? I don't know. What else is going on? Tyler, the Creator, apparently did an interview recently where he got mad at a white guy for doing rap or something. And he said something. I just saw a clip on a short. I don't know. I didn't watch the interview. I know about reality through YouTube shorts. That's as close as I get to
knowing what's going on in the world. Unless you talk geopolitics. I learned about geopolitics through World War Now. What were we talking about? I forgot. Oh, and he like get mad at a white guy for being an industry plant and making rap, and he was like, I grew up on this stuff. This stuff is sacred to me. You know what I'm saying, man? I studied this art form, and to have somebody do it was like, bro, sounds like an old head. Sounded like KRS-One. Like, y'all need to stop worshiping hip hop, bro. Like, relax. Who does that? I just thought it was really corny. Watching him be like, yo, I grew up and studied this, yo, the five finger death punch, you know, Wu-Tang Clan, bro. Like, I studied the greats. Like, they talk about these guys talking about their penis on a freaking jazz loop. Like it's ancient scripture. Bro, stop. You guys pat yourselves on the back too much. You give yourself so much credit for mundane stuff. It's not that deep. Illmatic's cool, you know, but relax. It's not the Dead Sea Scrolls. Yo, I studied this stuff, man. I grew up studying the greats. Who are the greats? Raekwon. Okay. Mobb Deep. Just listen to it. It's not that big a deal. This music is not that big a deal. I don't know if anything is, but I know this isn't. And watching people worship it like it's a religion is like the corniest thing I've ever seen. But you know, black people do that with their culture. They get real exclusive about it. They're like, this is mine. This is mine. This is my identity. You're a culture vulture. You stole our stuff. Yeah, how'd you make that stuff? Was it on instruments that white people invented? Using recording studios full of equipment invented by white people? Pressed onto CDs invented by, I don't know, maybe a Japanese guy? Yeah, but it's ours now. Maybe just relax. Maybe calm down. Maybe stop taking yourself so seriously. It's obnoxious. What else? I have some song stuff. I could work on that. I don't know if I want to work on that. So I must be wrong about
Why don't you ask me about my creative process? Because for some reason I'm still surviving.
What? What's going on? Okay, let's see if we can get there. I want to see what probably bad is. Let's start off with a bad song. Let's start off with something that makes me look like an imbecile. I think that's probably a cool move. Humble myself after all these, arrogant takes. After sitting here with fully immersed in the culture of critique. Fully immersed. Like I'm some arbiter of taste. Let's see what's going on. What is this? That's incorrect. That's incorrect. 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 That's incorrect. 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 That's incorrect. 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 That's incorrect. 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 I got like 10 days to finish this album. I'll get there. Let me see what else is going on. Let me work on whatever this is. What's this?
Because for some reason I am still surviving.
Whatever. Did I say something wrong? Did I say something? Was I too, whatever. Whatever. All right. Let me find this track. Seems like I have some ideas for some of these. And these are what need to be finished for me to finish this album. Or to get to the point where now I'm like re-singing vocals and actually mixing stuff. If I do that, we'll see. It's called Too Tired. All right, let me see. Everything I said was satire. If you're offended by it, then that's probably what happened. Was you misinterpreted my satire. I'd say I'm destructive. I'm self-destructive. I am. I'm almost inviting chaos into my life. I I just do that. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. Why do I do that? Because I just refuse. I can't play along. Like, I just can't. Like, I can't play along. Just because it's a taboo or accepted practice doesn't mean it's true. It's just, you know, it's just a cultural shift, and it's just a, you know, it's not actually real. And to take it as anything more than just, you know, like, you know, popular consensus is so silly to me. That can't dictate anything for me. Even if it means inviting trouble upon myself, I can't play along. I just can't. I can't play along. I had a priest tell me that nationalism was this horrible thing. In fact, I think his exact words were, nationalism is the worst of all. He said, we saw, he said, in the 1900s were what I taught in history as, well, okay. He said, nationalism is the most lethal concept in human history, followed by communism and fascism in that order. I'm like, nationalism? Maybe I'm misinterpreting what he means, but nationalism is all of human history. Maybe I'm misinterpreting what he meant. I didn't clarify. I didn't get a time to clarify with him. Nationalism. To me, I'm like, nationalism is all of human history. What's the alternative to nationalism? To me, the alternative to nationalism is internationalism. The alternative to nationalism is New World Order. You know what I mean? Ecumenism. Which to me is the death of truth and the death of meaning and full subjugation of all people. The idea of people having a national identity and wanting to protect that and it mattering to them, you know, I don't understand how that's a bad thing. I genuinely don't understand. How can that be bad? I mean, obviously anything can turn bad. You know, like Israeli nationalism is certainly bad. But it's not because of the nationalism. It's because of the many other things, like the religious belief that all other people are animals, or the religious belief that this land, which has been shared by Jews, Christians, and Muslims throughout the past 2,000 years, is now somehow only belongs to Jewish people because of a thing that happened or didn't. Well, I probably did. So I don't know, whatever. This isn't, you know, some streams are just me monologuing and being entertaining. Some streams it's just going to be this, you know. I know I've gotten more into this, in the beginning, it was completely haphazard, and I still kind of want it to be haphazard to a degree. But I'm aware, because I watch these back looking for shorts, because shorts are how I grow the channel. And it's arduous. It's arduous seeing there being like, was that good enough to be a short? Was that good enough to be a short? It feels like it's, oh, was that funny? That was funny. Should I make it a short? That was insightful. Should I make it a short? Oh my gosh. But whatever. It's fine. It's nice to, have some avenue towards channel growth. It's not that compromising. I don't feel very compromised when I do it. It's just highlighting funny parts. I would rather someone else did it. That's what I would rather. I would rather someone else watched my streams and went through and found all the funniest or most insightful or most interesting moments, if it's ever insightful. I've found the most interesting moments and then turned those into shorts. But unfortunately, nobody watches this, so this is just me doing this. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so I'll watch it back, and I'll see that there's, like, times where it's, like, there's a lull because I'm not saying stuff, or I'm looping something over and over again, or... It's like, I don't know what to tell you, this is it. You'll sit there and watch somebody play the same level on Call of Duty for 2 hours straight. I don't understand why you would watch that. So maybe some people would do that with this. I don't understand anything people do, man. I don't understand any of it. That's why I finally did this. Because I realized who am I to say whether this is interesting or not? I don't know. There's parts that I find interesting. I find my rants to be interesting, and I find my music to be interesting. And my art. But maybe somebody finds the little nitty-gritty details that if you zoom in, you could probably find. I'm not trying to make it so you can't find out what I'm doing here, by the way. I'm just, to me, the aesthetics take precedence. And this is going to change this look. I changed the look a lot. Wolf, there's a fly in here. Wolf, look. Get it. Get him, Wolf. Get him. Go get him, Wolf.
All the fires will be tended to. Will burn out into embers. But the fire that builds up in you will burn out forever. Will you burn with love? Will you burn with rage? Never learning what is there for. Will you let it burn your soul away? Keep a hopeful mind. I'm for burn your soul. Keep a hold.
I can't hear myself.
Your soul away. Keep a hopeful light on forever.
This is like this is the linchpin right here, this song. I have to finish this. And I'm not willing to...
shapes it all.
That what you do? This, oh gosh.
Trying hard to be good, but it seems like every time I look away, the fire stirs again. Working on not being the feeling on my mind. Gonna be overcome by my bitter pride. Waving away the dragon circle in my mind. Get behind me, Satan. I'm tired of your lies.
Yes, sir. 40 is in the making, and I need some respect, sir. 40 on a moped, I'm 40 till September. A model for reality has turned into embers. The light they give off says resist, but remember. From this point on, what I'm meant to be is clear. Better than I was, that means letting God steer. I remember what happened when I grabbed the wheel. Never again, Lord, let my soul
full life on forever. Like it should do inside of time. Shapes it all. Trying hard to be good, but it feels like I'll never be.
Man, this is a mess. This is a straight up mess.
All the fires will be tended to. They'll burn out into embers. But the fire that builds up in you will burn out forever. Keep a hopeful life on forever. Like it should do inside of time. Shapes it all. Trying hard to be good, but it seems like every time I look away, the fire stirs again. Working on not being the feeling on my mind. Don't wanna be overcome by my bitter pride.
Yo, I feel like that's it. Like, I need to maybe cut these things for some reason. Because this is the issue right here. The fact that I can't seem to make these second halves. Does it need them? Does it need these second halves? It'd be crazy if I could just cut them. Let's see. Because they're the parts giving me problems. Something to say.
All the fires will be tended to. They'll burn out into embers. But the fire that builds up in you will burn out forever. Keep a hopeful life on forever. Like it should do when the side of time shapes it all. Trying hard to be good, but it seems like every time I look away, the fire stirs again. Working on not being a villain on my mind. Don't wanna be overcome by my bitter pride. Waving away the dragon circle in my mind. Get behind me, Satan, I'm tired of your keep a hold.
No. I don't know why, but no. I know I recorded some stuff, I think, for this.
They say I'm a fool and a phony. They say I'm not that. So why not show all of it? I can't think of a reason not to. Rather than make a facade so that you see me as a good person and praise me. The reason I talk about a lot of the... I wish it wasn't like this. But guess what? It is like this. Guess what? It is. Since I'm just an entertainer. Not even. Okay, so here's something. Since I'm not a priest. Okay, so... Since I'm just an entertainer. Not even. I'm not even that. I'm just an artist. But I'm an artist with an interesting personality who is articulate and funny.
Shut up. Shut up, you idiot.
I don't like looking.
Apparently I recorded an idea and fell asleep halfway through. That's funny.
Floating space boy.
Alright, I guess I don't have anything.
All the fires will be tended to. They'll burn out into embers. But the fire that builds up in you will burn out forever.
supposed to do, man. This song is like making it so I can't finish this album. This part makes sense. Everything I put after it bothers me. This part I love. I love both these parts, actually. There's parts of the hook that I love. But the whole thing is just not coming together for me. It's like sometimes you just can't see it. I don't know why. I think I'd rather just ditch it. You know, I think I might have to cut my losses. It's not even that good. Let's replace it. Let's freaking replace it. I just like the way the other song goes into it. Lyrically and audially. Ugh. But let me see. I don't even know I'm doing this. What a meaningless thing. What an ultimately meaningless thing this is. You're doing it because you're a narcissist. Shut up. You don't know anything. You don't know why I do things. Well, I'm almost done. I don't even know what this stream was about. It's probably a failure. I usually don't stream 2 days in a row. But whatever. I did today. You know, you need a break because the self-hatred builds up when you stream. You know. You know, being... I don't know. It's just... it sucks, dude. It just sucks. Being so, like... aware of yourself for so long. You know. It's just BS, dude. Lord have mercy. Stupid schlemiel. Alright, so I'm just gonna remove it.
It's that simple. I love them, but my kinfolk I'll kill for. God help me.
I love the way that goes into it. But if it's not a song, man. I don't know what's going on there, but it's refusing to be what it is. If I try and force it, I'm just going to push it further from what it's meant to be. So, let's play around for a minute. Let's see what we can replace it with. See if there's anything. Maybe there's nothing. not so bad. And it's winding down, you know. This is towards the end of the album. Wow, wow, wow. I don't see anything else in my head. I don't think there is anything else. You know? Nothing's happening. Like, I don't. Maybe I was just like gone today. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gone today. Oh, what an interesting thing to open up. I've always thought about releasing this, but it's like kind of dark.
I think that I should kill myself. I'm completely unremarkable. Yeah. This music is a trap I set to keep me dumb and comfortable. That's right. It's never getting better. I know because I'm fed up. Oh, I've given all I'm giving. I've run out of vision. 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 And that's the only thing that kept me going. That little light inside that kept burning. It lit a spark in my heart that kept me dreaming. And if I sang loud enough, I'd start believing. Yeah, you're something special. You're something special. Yeah, there's a reason they test you. There's a reason they test you. Yeah, behind that wall, the shadows that fall. Yeah, just a few more steps, it'll all make sense. But I've run out of vision. 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 vision.
You want to hear another song that I'll probably never release? That I like it, but I always just felt like it's too dark. I don't know, maybe it's one of them cathartic songs. I don't know.
everything. No government, no corporate kings. Fuck it, it doesn't matter what I say. Even if I fuck it up, y'all gon' listen anyway. Has a feeling, know you're always being played. I don't care if it is real, every bit of it is fake. What they do to you, you're like an appreciation. can see I'm not listening, 'cause it don't make no difference. It doesn't make it better, doesn't make it better. I do what they said, I took every step, but you see, there's people out to get me. They got us made to see ourselves as something other than slaves in a living hell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We cannot go fuck ourselves. Yeah. We're all a bunch of apes waiting for hell. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. We're all a bunch of ghosts. We're all a bunch of fools. We're all a bunch of apes trying to make I'll be cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're all a bunch of liars. We're all a bunch of scoundrels. Just a bunch of apes trying to tap a fame. With violent heads and angry crows, drenched from head to toe. Dirty sweat and the blood of our friends and the blood of our foes.
All right. That's the closest you'll ever get to that being released. Oh, I was thinking about this song. Okay, I could see Cancel. I can't show you this. This is something I could show on maybe a Rumble stream. Once I get enough followers on Rumble, I'll be doing streams where I can be a little bit more open about things. But Cancel, I could see Cancel. And is there anything else? What's this?
First I'm born and then I'm dead. Full transfusion kept me from the tomb then. Put me on drugs for misbehaving to help me focus, said it wouldn't change me. Took my gallbladder and my spleen, I didn't need them, they were for cavemen. I chose to never have cared. I know what dysfunction is, I chose to never have kids. Said I don't need them. That shit's basic. That shit's crazy. And I don't need it. I've seen the writing on the walls. This whole empire's about to fall. You can't have kids without adults. So what I say, that shit's selfish. I'll just break them, and I don't need them. I'm not afraid to die alone, with no one's hand for me to hold, no one to love me when I'm old. I made a decision. God forgive me. Maybe I'm a coward, but I can't see it. No, the future's bleak here. I'm not a father. They're just gonna kill him. They're just gonna kill him.
Isn't it weird that the whole thing, this whole album, could hinge on that one little song that I just wouldn't get rid of? It's stuff like that that happens all the time. It's so hard to recognize that that's what's happening. And it's so hard to, if you do recognize that that's what's happening, to do something about it. Because you're like, yeah, but this is part of it. You need this. You like get in your head about these things. Oh my gosh. This is a cool song, I think. Is it corny? Somebody told me this was their favorite song I ever made.
You think of the world as a thing that wants to hurt you. You stay in your home 'cause you're downright terrified. I've been there before, and there's only one thing that I can tell you. you're right. Oh. But when you're drowning in the sunshine, nobody could touch you. A fire so strong that it burns right. It burns right through. You're one of you. I'm a slave to my emotions. I can't change the way I feel. They attack from all directions. My home is my shield. Oh, don't you know there is something deep inside your soul, stronger than pain. It can change your world before you know. Just try again. We can do this, my friend. You just have to try again. We can do this, my friend. You can prove them wrong, 'cause you are strong. You can prove them wrong, 'cause you are strong. You are not alone in how you feel. I am right here. I am right here. And the air we breathe is you, God. Oh, oh. And the food we eat is you, God. Oh, can prove them wrong, 'cause you are strong. You are not alone in how you feel. I am right here. I am right here. in a garden brimming with gold and green. No mosquitoes, no predators, no need. I can see you staring beyond my dreams. I can hear you singing a song of peace as a wave of love washes over me. See the light like diamonds shine through the trees. Every breeze whispers of eternity. I am finally where I'm supposed to be. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. They won't. They won't. They won't.